we are getting a list of players and a particular player. Actually this should be get player, not players. Okay, since we are getting a single player, we are going to do the same for the team. Here we are not creating teams. Let's try to add a new route for creating a new team. Let me try it out. Here I'm just going to provide this, and this will be team. Okay, and instead of player I'm just going to provide team input here. Session dep, the response will be also team. This session dep we need to import from the database from src.config.database import this session dep. Okay, then instead of player this will be team. Okay, let me copy this and paste it here, and here as well. This HTTP exception and status we are going to import from FastAPI. Okay, and status. Let's try creating the team. Reload the server. Once again go to this docs, reload it, and I'm going to create a new team. Let's try it out. We don't need this ID created at updated at. Let me just get rid of it. Those fields will be generated automatically. Here it is. We have created a team. Let's create another one. This time it is string on. Yeah, it is also created successfully. Let me try in the database. We have team, we have two teams just recently we have created. Okay, now let's get the team. Here we need to provide response model. The response model will be list of team. This time we are not going to use this team as response model. Instead we are going to use team response, which we are going to define in the responses. Here create a new class, and we are going to extend common model, and we need to copy all the properties of a team from here, and I'm just going to paste it here. Let me get rid of these fields. Okay, now let me import this team response from src.responses. This would be from import team response, and this list we are going to import from typing import list. Okay, and another thing we need to import, that is annotated. Let me copy this and paste it here. We are going to return list of team as well. Here I'm just going to copy this session and paste it here, where we are getting all the teams. After session we are going to set a default value of offset. This is going to be integer and default of 0, and another parameter limit. This is the starting point from where we are going to get our team. Limit will be annotated with integer comma qd less than 100. This qd we are going to import from FastAPI. Okay, let's try it out. Then let's set a default value, that is 100. Now I'm going to create a statement. is equal, this is first bracket, so we can write this in multiple line. The select we are going to import from SQL model. Select, and from team we are going to select, then we need to use offset of set is equal offset. Then we are going to use limit here, limit is equal limit. Okay, now using this statement we are going to get, this is kind of like a query to get the specific data from the database. Here we are going to get all the teams using session dot exact. Inside this exact we are going to provide a statement, and afterward we need to call this all, because we are going to get all teams. And here instead of returning this dictionary we are going to return teams. Now the return statement is satisfied. Now I'm going to create another condition, if not teams, then I'm going to raise an HTTP exception. Status code will be status HTTP 400 not found, no teams found with this will be under detail is equal no team found. This is how we can get all the teams, but we need to create another route to create a specific team with a team ID. Here we need to provide team underscore ID instead of get teams. I'm just going to provide get team. This response model will not be a list, this is just going to be team response. And then again here we need to this return type must be okay this, and we don't need this first bracket. Here we don't need offset or limit, instead we are going to use where clause, where team dot id is equal, this team id we are going to provide here team underscore id, this is going to be a type of integer, this team id. Okay, then instead of teams I'm just going to give a team, this is all, so we just need first element, since this returns a list of value, so we don't need that. Teams, just replace it with team. Okay, now once again reload the server, reload this docs as well. Here inside teams we have a route to get all the teams. Let's try it out. We are getting all the teams. We have team 1, team 2. Let's try to get one by one with a specific team ID. Let's make it 1. Yeah, we are getting a team with ID 1. Let's try 2. Once again we are getting the team successfully. We don't have any team with ID 3, I guess, therefore it is giving no team found.